Yebo.
Hey, we are professional. These days
Yeah, we are on time, Baba. 3, 1, action. Action. Let's start the show. Can you see him? He's already looking like. Go.
I'm going to tape your chest.
Guys, I don't know if you can see our chairs are taped. We can't move. Me and Mzwanzi are generally still bouncing around.
If you move, you're going to the naughty corner.
Yeah.
Sorry, teacher.
Sorry.
So, guys, don't be surprised if we're just sitting still and we are not moving.
Dumela. This is the show.
Otherwise, how's it, gents?
Good, man. And you? Weekend?
Good. Weekend is weekend. Yeah, fun. I think at our age, weekend is just weekend.
We use it to sleep. Your thing has started this week, I suppose. Your project.
The venture.
The venture.
Yeah.
Well done.
We're going.
We're going to get a sponsor soon.
Baby steps.
We're getting a sponsor.
Yeah, man.
So,
anyways, what are we doing today?
Welcome again to our guys. Do we give them names? Like, shows have got what has and what has. Akiri, you know, there's another show.
What has?
His followers are called what?
Oh, yeah.
The chillers.
The chillers.
We must actually, in fact, you know what? Please comment. Tell us what we should call you guys. Petrol heads is boring.
Yeah, petrol heads.
There's another one, petrosexuals. It's also boring.
What? He came up with that.
I've seen it somewhere.
Petrosexuals. What does it mean?
Petrol, sexual, I don't know. But I've seen him, and the guy is actually, I actually like the guy. He's a journalist. Petrosexual.
Okay, guys, you must, we'll call you that car as.
Recommend a name.
Please.
Recommend a name. Welcome to the show. Second show of the new studio. I love the clouds, man. I feel like I'm on cloud 9.
And we're brighter.
You know, closer to heaven.
You saw everyone was
more like we're closer to the Sasa line, to the front of the Sasa line.
It's the second time this guy says this is bothering him.
I met a lady at work the other day. You know, small talk in the kitchen. Yo, Papa. Why it's Razofala? I'm like, lady, can
for
we
yourself.
talk about something?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Hey, look at my pants, man. You know, they're saying I'm wearing all stars. So please, lady, hey, not me. But yeah, welcome, guys, to the show. The usual. Again, I think the guys, you're getting used to
the name.
How the show goes now. We're helping someone find a car again. Hey, this week is a better budget, eh? It's a better budget than last week. And then we've got the typical guy, we've got the other guy, or is it the other way around? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Then we've got a little bit of sports.
And we go home.
And
And it's shorter because we got lives. He told us.
Everyone's got a life.
He told us, guys, it's too long, eh? Cut it short, eh? We got things to do.
Hey, Chief, they said you must look at the camera.
I must look at the camera, yes. I'm getting used to it, so I'm looking at you straight. Here's a guy that masters it. He even smiles.
You know, I like it when he does that.
He's like, tears.
So, yeah, man, who do we have today? We have Lucky Luke. Hey, Lucky Luke, 50-something. We have a 50-year-old watching our show.
That's good.
You see, I wasn't lying when I'm saying we're close to that line. To the front of the line. So, Lucky Luke is 50-something. He lives in Joburg South. He's a single father. Again, we're a dating show. Anyone looking for a single father living in Joburg South, please contact the show. He's father of 3 adult children, and he's a businessman. The guy's never financed a car in a very long time, and he's not about to finance a car now. And he's he's been looking for an SUV. Budget is 400K. Which is something reasonable, right? And while he's been searching for a diesel SUV actually. So while searching, he came across a BMW 730D, right? From the same year. What year is it?
2013.
2013. Okay. So with lower mileage, and it's priced 100,000 rand cheaper than the SUV options he was considering, right? So what was he considering, by the way?
X5
3-liter D. Nah? And you say it comes with the same engine.
He's like, you know, the 3-liter is the same engine.
Same engine.
Okay. And then, so now here are a few questions for him. Okay, so the first question is about the engine. Is it the same?
Yes, it is.
The X5 3-liter D engine and the 730D.
Same engine.
And then the 730D offers significantly more features and specs. Why are they so much cheaper, right? Would you recommend a 730D over an X5 for someone who's primarily driving in the city? And if so, among the big 4 luxury sedans, so Audi A4, Mercedes-Benz
A8.
A8, sorry.
Maths literacy.
That's not funny. There's people that do maths literacy.
Yeah,
They're struggling.
84609.
Mercedes
One and the same
609,
thing,
kuyafana,
48.
man. It's a number.
Okay.
And
8.
then, so the A8, the S-Class, Merc, the BM7 series, and the Lexus LS. Which would you guys recommend? The budget remains 400K. I know last week you spoke about the LS.
LS.
When we were talking about the 2000 cars, you were...
No, LFA.
You forgot
Yes,
because...
the LFA.
Oh, LFA. Oh.
Hey,
Two different cars.
So here's my car.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we are here. To try educate you and move you from being this.
And before we start, can we just get an update on the score for this year?
It's
2-1.
2-1. 2-1.
I'm not even keeping
Yes.
track.
Kiafana maths literacy. It's a number
2-1.
1 or 2.
2-1.
What's the difference? But the official score,
Oh, yes, they like his car.
the
The Z, what?
the Z3. Wow.
So he wins. You're going to be paying out of your part, but anyways, carry on.
Okay, whatever,
Look
Trevor.
at me.
Whatever, Trevor. So I've gone with a 2010 Mercedes-Benz S-Class.
Can I interrupt you before we get into the cars? He asked questions here.
Oh yes, let's answer
Would you
those
recommend a
questions
730
first.
over an X5?
Yes.
And also, or the first question was 730 offers significantly more. Why are they cheaper? I found with the big vehicles in the model ranges, your S-Class, 7 Series, all of that, they tend to depreciate more than other vehicles. I think it's also a matter of supply and demand. But yes, definitely you get more car for your money if you go with those cars. So if you don't mind not being in an SUV, you are good in those big cars.
Okay.
Lots of car for the money.
Yeah.
So are they good around?
Around
city.
town, yeah, especially the diesels, the economical, relatively.
Look, I don't understand why we don't buy those cars, because if you look at spec for spec, the 7 Series will have more spec.
More, yeah.
If you look at the boot space, it will have genuinely negligible
More or less
amount
the same.
difference, almost the same. It's actually cheaper to run it's actually not cheaper, but it's better to drive. The 7 Series. And because you don't buy them, they depreciate like no one's business.
Yeah.
So you get good value
Yeah.
from that.
That's
Servicing, maintenance, it's okay. The 730 will have more electronics, so there's a bit more to go wrong. But look, if you're gonna be servicing your own X5 and what, the price difference
More or less the same.
is almost the same.
All right.
So what do you want?
Has the question been answered?
Yeah.
I think, we've answered that. So, as I said, I went for the 2010 Merc S-Class S500.
Okay, I saw it.
375.
How many cases is it?
And it's done 75,000 kilometers.
It does. There's a lot of them that
It's a private sale.
Look, just please do your homework when you go do that.
Go and check it
Go
out.
check
What
it
year
out.
model is it?
2010.
Okay.
2010,
How much is it?
75,375.
It was expensive though, eh?
But for the kilometers,
It's expensive.
75,000 K. So that's my car. That's what of the big 4 that he's asking about, or the big cars that he's asking about. I would suggest that something a little bit lower than the
S500.
400K. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
what I'm suggesting for him. And we all know, I agree, in terms of technology, fine, it's a 2010 car, but I think
It should be fine.
it's,
Technology.
technology-wise.
What do you say?
Good car. I recommended this
A
car
while
like
ago.
a couple of episodes ago.
Mm.
Good car. Just make sure you've got a good warranty for maintenance issues and all that. But I can't really fault it. Nice car.
It's
Would
old.
it be a daily driver?
Yeah.
Especially the S500.
The 500, it looks chapanyana ka petrol.
The fuel. Yeah, the fuel.
is
Sorry,
gonna
the fuel
be-
will be an issue.
It's a V8.
Yeah.
You know the 55s?
Mm.
The 5 liter. It's a 5.5 liter engine, and this is before the turbocharged, so it's naturally aspirated. It's no longer the 4 point something.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
5 liter.
Yeah.
So it's gonna kill him on petrol. It's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
And
of
another
the car.
thing is that because the engine is so big at the front and it's heavy, your struts, your suspension tends to.
Especially if it's going to be a daily.
Yeah, but look, you know what you're getting yourself into when you get into these things. You know exactly that, look, your service is not going to be cheap. It's going to have electrical issues, and to fix it is going to have a problem. But if you find yourself a proper Mercedes-Benz guy, you can maintain it. So nothing wrong with the thing. I just think it's a bit expensive for what it is.
Okay.
What do you
No,
say?
no, I agree with you 100%. Lovely cars. Just the fuel. I mean, those things, I think, those engines are relatively durable.
The 500s.
Yeah, the 500s.
But stay away from the 750, yeah?
Why?
Yeah, I actually wanted a 750. I read they're like, hey, those engines.
I've heard those, but I mean, that's touch and go. It's the
Anyways.
same engine that they use in the M5, the M6.
Yeah, they were like, hey,
tuned differently. I've heard those stories, but again, like any other car, you look after it, it looks after you.
I suppose. What do you choose?
All right, must I be like you? I did my homework.
Yes.
As
I did my
always.
homework as always.
Okay, guys. Okay. So I had a short list again, and we're going to have a bit of a predicament because some people chose vehicles that are on my short list, so I can't mention them. But I'll mention the others.
Imagine. You know, I like these people. You know, we talked about dustbin designs a while ago. They do this. I didn't
It's so
see
funny
it.
that everyone here stole from him.
No,
I
it's
also
fine.
stole from him.
Okay.
Clearly.
I've got evidence.
Anyway.
But anyways, carry on.
2016 X5 M50D. It's got 145,000 Ks. Not bad for the age. This thing is full house. We're talking about features of the 7 Series. The M50D was the last number with a diesel engine before the M, the X5M, right? So it came fully loaded. Performance, we get the best of both worlds. You've got fuel economy. It's the same 3-liter D engine as the 730D,
But highly tuned.
but single turbo, and this generation, it's got 3 scrolls.
Yeah.
So the performance is out of this world, and you've got
It's quick.
economy as well.
It's quick.
So that for me is a brilliant car. And then my second choice, ML350 Blue Tech, the diesel, 2014, 119,000 Ks with that AMG kit. That thing looks beautiful. I think it's a nice choice if you go the SUV route. But if you were to go the big sedan route, someone stole mine. Well, you'll hear just
Whatever.
now.
Look, the ML.
I like.
No, I mean, Tony and Gaineman. They're no longer called MLs anymore.
But
It's
when
a
you use it with the
Lincoln,
very
no,
first
yeah,
generation,
yeah.
man.
They're no longer called MLs
Long
anymore.
ago.
They're GLEs.
GLEs, yeah.
Yeah, so you're driving the old.
Marina for me, ML. Even that shape.
Yes, no, but it's an old. I was an ML.
Okay.
It's extinct.
Yes.
So let's
Yeah, but
extinct
looks-wise,
it.
the GLE was almost
between
like
the
a facelift of
between the
this.
two of yours, I'll go for the X5
X5.
M50. I've seen this perform once. I was
That thing
surprised by the
is
performance.
something else.
I was chasing that car, driving it to something. Like, what the hell?
It's a beast.
I can't fault the X50D.
It's just a little bit overpriced, but
Yes, that was my only thing. He's got a budget. Now it looks as at late.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. So if you've got an extra 29,000,
That's the one to go for.
I know, really.
But in
but-
fact,
No,
if,
really,
if you've got the 29,000, but there are some that were under, but I was a bit
no,
iffy. But
those
that's why I
are
chose this
a
one.
lot of
this one.
kilometers.
and this one is got 140.
145.
It's fine. There's nothing
But
wrong.
those engines are bulletproof. These
Yeah.
things will run.
Look,
I know
if you
someone
got
with one that is
29,000
over
rand extra,
300,000 Ks, still running strong.
If you got 29,000 and extra, maybe look at it. But
If he's looking for SUV.
again, I did my homework.
Must we call you? But
Okay,
again,
I don't
did
know the
my
way.
homework.
Look. I'm going. The way it was so good. I don't know which one. I don't know which one to take. I'm so good. I'm trying to make. I'm the best. I'm the best. Okay. Look, I'm going to start with the left field, right? This car, I personally would, if I was looking for, I would leave everything else, go straight to the garage, like the silver one, please. The 2007 C63N. CL. It's done 86,000 kilometers. It's got full service history. I was looking at this. The seats look immaculate. That car,
Give him a-
I'm sorry, it's a V8 C63. Remember last week's show, we were talking about the era. That there was a golden era Mercedes-Benz where they did MG. Every MG, like, This is one of them, and it's a sleeper, and it's big, it's spacious, it's got everything. Daylight.
Everyday driver in the city.
Look. If you're gonna drive, I'll drive it every day. I'm sorry, I'll pay for the petrol.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
It's not gonna work.
But because I do my homework, this I would say consider it. Please go test drive it for your sake and understand what this was about. You can't, all of you, if you're a petrol head, wherever you are, as much as he's like, shit, why didn't I see that car?
This is not about us and being petrol heads.
But now I'm coming back to sense.
Okay.
Because I did homework. Check left, check right, check coast. Oh, okay. I think my favorite one here, there would be the 2016 S350D, which has done 79,000 Ks for $399. That's the best car you can buy. It's a 350. The engine is bulletproof. It's good on fuel. It's got all the luxuries. It's a latest, not latest, but it's a very latest. It's a later model. And I can't see anything. I can't fault it. It's a very close second to the Audi A8 3-liter T that I saw for 93,000. It's got 93,000 Ks at 389. Now it's got. I actually wrote this.
And what year model is this vehicle?
The Merc is 2016. The Audi 2015. It's got 93,000 kilometers. It's got more features than the X5 3-liter D. The seat adjustability on it, and there's nighttime vision, there's lane assist, there's heads-up display, which America's also got. But it's got that Audi matrix lights.
So basically more to go wrong.
Yeah?
Your favorite line.
Matrix lights, Baba.
What doesn't apply to your choices?
No, not my choices.
Stick to one choice.
I'm always right.
So stick to one choice.
Look, if I had to choose with my heart, CL. Without a doubt. If I had to choose with my brains, S 350D.
350.
The kilometers are good. It's got a good engine. It's the best car. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
So let's do this. I'm out of the race because of the big engine.
And the old, yeah.
Because so is his AMG.
Nah?
Can I just ask you, what do you think of the AMG?
I actually test drove this vehicle. Almost bought 1 years ago.
Thank you.
Lovely.
No, this car, boy,
for the criteria.
For the criteria, we
said
for heads.
It is a lovely. I also test drove this car once.
For heads.
I don't know why I did. It scared me.
Mr. Valentine's shooting used to have one. That's the one I test drove.
Is it?
Nice thing, eh?
They're gorgeous. Okay, so Merc old, yours is out. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got the
X5.
It's between the X5 and the S-Class.
And the S-Class.
X5 is expensive.
Look, for the criteria, X5 is a bit more expensive. It's going to offer more performance. The S-Class is an S-Class. No, but...
I'm waiting. I'm
waiting
for
this guy getting so excited when he knows I've chosen the same car. Come on, dude. So I can't fault the S-Class.
Okay, let's do this. We all chose an S-Class.
Yes.
All three of us.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's be fair to say...
Now I'm willing to give it to this S-Class.
Then let's give it to
we can share the points because we chose the same car.
Last week it was the same thing. I win. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's move on along.
Points to us.
Okay, we'll give the points. And they've got 0 there. 0 at the back.
And they need to go to America. They need the points. So I win. Thank you very much. Case closed. Let's move on. What are we talking about today?
Wow. So quick.
Let's move on. What are we talking about today?
No, let's move on.
Oh yes. We were talking about this thing, the Renault 5. Remember? It won the car of. It won the European car of the year. In Europe.
And European car of the year. Can't be in Africa.
In Africa.
It could be in Asia, I think. I don't know. Eh?
No, I was excited about this car because, I've called Renault. They're not sure if it's coming.
It better come. It's probably the only electric car I would buy.
Yes, because it makes sense. I think this is what electric cars should be. So it made me think. Actually, we're talking about it. We do talk about stuff. We just don't argue about, because I'm always right. Anyways.
Did you have your pills? You know, Utwile, the alarm went off now.
For my pills. For my kids' pills. Okay, so the main thing is, here's these small,
look nice.
The Renaults. Here's the small Renault. It's a beautiful little car. It's good price, but would it work in South Africa? If you
Is this
convert,
fully electric?
it's fully electric. It will give you about 200 kilometers range. It's got everything. I mean, they've got, they call it big features for a small car. It's got features that you find in S-classes. It's gorgeous. But my question is, would it work in South Africa? The question is, if it's 200 kids.
Okay, carry on.
No, the thing is that it's 600,000. If you had to directly, it cost about 600,000. It's 25,000 euros. So that would be about 500 taxes, 600K. So would it work in South Africa? What do you think? We actually always having this conversation.
Are we ready? That's the thing.
No, but
do
we've
we
got
have
electric cars. We've got mini electrics. We've got electric.
Marikidi?
No, they're electric.
No,
They're
electric.
fully
Fully electric. Yeah.
We've got some Mercedes-Benz that are fully electric.
So are they
Your
not? This
EQSs,
is what I've thought.
Audis, we've got.
In
E-trons.
urban areas,
It can work.
it can work fine. No issues, right? But now, for most people that live in urban areas, Bazwakai, where do they come from? They come from
Polokwane.
Polokwane. Do you understand all of those places? Now, what are you going to do when you have to go home for the holidays? Do you then hire a car
That's a good
or
question.
use public
This is
transport?
this is the problem.
You understand? So for urban dwellers, people that don't have to go anywhere, I say
My thing-
Limpopo people can charge with the lightning. if the battery dies on the N1,
and you
on
know,
the way to Limpopo, just call Granny.
and you
and
know,
off you go.
a box of
You'll be
lightning a couple of years ago was 2 rand. Ba rekisa ka le box ke 2 rand.
To explain, guys, to our viewers that don't understand Bului. Okay, you can buy lightning in a bottle. To your white guys there.
In Limpopo.
In Limpopo. You buy it in lightning, you could buy it for 2 rands and you can send it. You can say Bluetooth to
anyone in the world. If I don't like you, Liam, your lightning bolt is coming.
It's coming.
So
So,
that's how you charge the car when you go to Limpopo.
Go come out, okay.
you know. Okay. Coordinates.
It's like, oh, I see you on the mirror there.
Guys,
No, guys.
Sorry, don't come for me. Please go.
Stop it.
okay. All right. What do you think? What do you
Oh,
think?
I love it. Love it.
I love
think
it. I love
great
it.
competition for the mini electric. I think it will outsell it. Oh man, I can't wait for it to be here. It better come.
I really wanted. My biggest worry is what Msoz is talking about. This car in Europe, it's it's been bought in droves because it's a first car.
I'll be a first student.
It's a first car. It's like it's like our first cars in Europe, so they will sell. Here, you really can't have an EV as the only car. You'll have to have 2 cars.
If you live
I
in an
suppose.
urban area, yes.
You'll have the EV to drive
solar
around.
backup
And you'll have the EV and then another car to go home. So that becomes it makes it expensive.
Yeah.
It's 600,000 already. It's already just above the normal Suiri from Absa to who wants a small car. That's my worry. Number 2 is the infrastructure, the charging infrastructure. It's there. And there's no charging infrastructure. Number 3 is the incentive. Government is not giving. In Europe, they get incentives left, right, and center. Tax
They make
breaks.
it worthwhile.
You can walk, you can drive.
Now they're charging people banangle the solar. They
Yeah.
need to pay.
that connection fee.
The connection fee, yes, because we connected electricity to you. When you then connect, Baba, you.
How mega ngana.
So this is my biggest thing is that this is a third car phenomenon. The father will have a car, the mother they'll use this as a daily runner. So it's for the high end. And again, my biggest issue with EVs, they're not penetrating down to the small buyers, which is in South Africa, a large percentage of us buy between 0 to 450,000, 500,000. Most of our cars end to 500,000. And we're still not getting EVs there.
So are we saying then the question here was why is EV or why are EVs not working in the SA market? Is it then based on the fact pricing?
It's pricing, there's no incentive.
And infrastructure.
And it's expensive. Like, clearly, if you're going to have an EV, it's a person with 2 cars. You're not going to buy that as a
I
first
can
car.
answer your question that you asked. Remember a few episodes ago, we spoke about those guys that are setting up EV charging
Yes,
stations
yes,
along the
yes,
major
The
yes.
roads.
ones
There's
in
your answer.
Volmer Randstad.
I'm hoping if that happens and there's infrastructure, then you can have your first car as an EV. But
So
now
do
the
you
price.
think then also the infrastructure being available, would it then maybe push the price down because the demand would probably be higher?
I'm hoping, because worldwide EV prices are dropping. I'm hoping.
Because Mona, you're targeting the big cities.
Yeah, youngster. Yeah.
Big cities, and you're looking at what, 4 or 5 places here in South Africa.
Cape
Kwala
Town,
the rest of the market out because lack of infrastructure, number one. The main thing. Even though if you live in Vollis, and I don't think anyone living in Vollis, and not to say anything bad about
They
people
need a
living
parky
in-
man.
you'd rather buy a
Have you seen the
bakkie.
potholes?
Yeah, that's why
The children, I saw when I was driving the Nene. I was driving, then the children were playing trying to hide and seek in potholes.
No, the potholes are bad.
They hide completely underwater. Remember the Drambo thing?
Okay,
Overactive imagination.
I know, that's
No,
too
it's-
much. But I get what you are saying. Volleys, you've got the infrastructure. But now you've got this small little Renault 5.
Me, I'm saying, if they're serious about thing, government put in a little bit of initiative, subsidize something like this. This car, if it's 450, then you crack in the market. Subsidize it somehow, minus the taxes, so that it comes to a market 450, 460, 470. Then you've opened up the market for the EVs. And then put the infrastructure, then you'll start seeing them pick up.
Do we know?
Are we really serious about green, or do we say...
Do
I
we
think
know
we're
what
not.
the average amount a person, let's say middle class nyana, you're saying working at ABSA, maybe
500K.
mid-management to
500.
500.
If you look at any car search engine, your largest market of the cars are between 0, okay, not obviously, but up until 550. There's a huge number, 80%.
Just have a deposit. The car's worth it.
Guys,
When are you just saying it?
yes, buy
No,
it.
that car must come.
Look, it must come. The car will come most probably. I want it to come, but my worry is that it won't be affordable to what it's meant to be affordable to. This is breaking. Obana is breaking that ball, that whole EV richness about it. It's EV for the people. Anyways, yeah.
For the people.
I think, yeah. So I would say, government, please incentivize, minus taxes, make it a bit cheaper so that more people can afford it. And then let's put infrastructure. Once there's demand, infrastructure will come.
Daai ouens van die charging stations, julle moenie Amerika toe gaan nie. Hou daai goeders. Ons wil daai goeders hê asseblief.
Hey, they mustn't leave.
Finna.
Yo, they're going
Finna,
to leave.
they're leaving. Are they
No,
white people?
hulle gaan nêrens.
Obvious, Volma
They're not going
Randstad.
anywhere.
Are they white people?
Volleys.
So,
And,
so white people.
Not just white, the Afrikaners.
Askies, jammer.
Ons is jammer asseblief. Bou net daai stasie, dan as
soek
hulle
nie-
klaar is, kan julle loop, nee.
Ons soek nie daai land nie. Nie meer. Am I speaking... Guys, you speak good Afrikaans. Ons soek nie daai land nie.
Cut this part.
Ja, leave him out of it.
Cut that part
Do you
out.
sports?
So yeah, look, let's ask the guys, put the car up. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Please don't forget, once again, to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
It's free.
Put your comments.
0.
What do you think?
The t-shirts are still up for grabs.
Yeah.
And what did we say now?
Comments.
There's going to be a one-of-one t-shirt for
last week, the last week's show, yeah.
last week's show. Nah?
Yeah.
Whoever gives us the best car in the
yeah.
era.
Era, yeah.
Yes, please write, guys. We haven't really given us a lot of
Guys, come
comment.
on, give us,
Or two.
five nyana.
I mean, we got 2 comments like that,
Mona,
and then you just, the second comment is exactly what I said. So I should get the t-shirt.
Then
Maybe I wrote
he
it
wants the
myself.
t-shirt. He was like,
He makes up these people. We know him.
we know him. So, guys, yeah, please do that. And then tell us what you think about the EV market as a whole. Look at this thing. I think it's flippin'
gorgeous.
beautiful.
No.
Flippin'
There's a
beautiful.
reason why it won there.
Would you drive it? And if you are from Limpopo, would you ask your granny to charge it with a lightning bolt? And also, I just need to know, how much does a lightning bolt cost? My neighbor is giving me a problem. So anyone, just send me a quick
You'll
quotation.
be charged with mad about
I need 3
And then next week,
quotations.
your neighbor gets hit by lightning.
Yo. Guys, okay, I take that back.
All right, guys.
Remember, the quotation, you will only get paid after 90 days. So So yeah,
Use boots.
let's see. Look, people that can afford definitely afford that EV as a second car, as he was alluding to, would definitely be your Springbok players. I was looking at salaries, guys. Okay, look, if you compare to the rest of, well, not the rest of the world, but if you compare to Europe, it's not a lot. But a test match playing Springbok, if you're in the test match day squad, so the 23 that get selected, these guys get 118,000 per
A
match.
match. So World Cup.
Do you understand? World Cup. And remember, this is just on the day you play. There's daily allowances and.
Look, guys, I still maintain. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you put in the work, get the pay.
Yeah.
And you think
I mean, you
about...
you can't.
You can't compete.
I mean, sportsmen have a short career anyway.
A very short career. Ne? So, and then they most of these guys are playing in Europe. They're getting the euros and the pounds. So these guys, I mean, this car, you know, Papa Ikvala electric car, hey.
Why are you speaking Afrikaans?
Oh, sure. I'm trying.
Why?
You actually
I'm
was
just
talking
asking.
about rugby. And
No,
we're
I'm
trying.
just
We don't
asking.
want them to leave, man.
Okay, don't
please,
leave.
Don't leave, please. Finish building.
On
the...
Sugni land ni.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
No, on Sugdi land.
On
to
Sugni
build
land ni.
the-
Okay, don't worry. We'll get it. Don't worry. At night.
So at least we
You
can.
know the joke. You know the joke. May his soul rest in peace. Boutilez is with the American president and the Russian
Oh,
president.
no.
They're
coming for you.
They go on a plane, so they're like they go over America, like you know, Clinton, we went to the moon. You know, we went to the moon. Oh wow, well done, well done. The Russian Vladimir is like, we went to space first. Ish, Butile is feeling left out. We're gonna go to the sun. Sun. How? How will you do the sun? How?
I'm gonna burn.
Sweb souk.
Third night.
That's a clever one. Go at night when it's not hot. So yeah, that's the match day squad.
Yeah.
Ne? Fully funded by Saru, by the way. Ne? So no one on the side lacheling something. The non-playing squad. So if you just get selected, you don't make the 23. You're looking at 59,000 per week. 59,000 rand per week. I mean, you're sitting there, you're getting your normal salary from your club, getting 59,000 per week.
That's
just
good.
to be there. And I mean, if they do a UK tour, it's what, 3-4 weeks that you are there. So, only
Nice,
warm. Ne? And then I just wanted to look at the domestic players. The URC, not even
yes,
Curry Cup,
yes.
the one just above,
Yes.
the franchise. Ne? They're looking at about 40 grand starting.
A week.
No,
match.
per month. So
that's
if
not
you
bad.
break into URC, you're looking
That's-
about 40 grand a month.
Start off.
Start off as a player. But obviously, the better you are or the longer you've been there, the more money you get. So these guys are making
They're warm.
good cash. And then I was looking at Bafana. Bafana on 60.
But again,
Between 40 and 60,000 rand for a win. And then for a draw, you get, I think, 30,000, and then for a lose, you get much less. Why I'm comparing it with rugby is that soccer is the biggest sport in
Internationally,
the
soccer
country.
plays.
Do you understand?
Let's get a cup.
Aye, man, we had a cup.
Man, let's get a cup.
We had the World Cup.
We
here.
had
What
the
are you
World
talking
Cup
about?
here.
Yes,
Even though it
we
wasn't
saw it
ours,
like,
Mark, it was
we had
here.
it. It was here.
but we saw to the
Philip
other
was
people.
here.
I give you
We saw to the
know,
other
so
guys, like-
ebusuku.
We saw to the other guys. It's nice. Our team guys like Helen.
So yeah, that was that. These guys will be able to even afford, I think, much more than just the EV. That
And
we
the
spoke
cricket?
about. Cricket,
It's about the same as rugby.
yeah, cricket is about the same as rugby, but what pays more
Is
is when you
IPL,
pay the other leagues outside. IPL. Heinrich Klaassen, I think we spoke about him. He's getting about 40 million. And IPL is 6 weeks. So Klaassen, 40 million for the season. Rabada, I think, is on about 18, 20 million for the season. They're playing in other leagues. They're playing the South African League. Okay, that one doesn't pay that much. But I mean, again, it's over 4 or 5 million rand. So at the end of the year, if you play all of this and then you still have a central contract, so all the players get contracted centrally to the union, and then you get maybe a 2-3 million rand contract with South African cricket.
Look,
even if you are injured, at least you know on a contract.
Look, I think it's all fair. I mean, if you're a good soccer player and you go overseas, you'll make more money than these guys. So it's all fair. Way more money. So play better, go overseas, you'll be fine.
Way more money. So
Think we
yeah,
should go
man,
home.
that's people that can afford this ish.
The Renault,
Yeah, no,
they'll buy 5 of them.
Yeah, they'll buy 5 of them easily for their kids. And yeah, we're sorry about talking Afrikaans and telling people in Volmar Randstad
Bye.
that they must leave. We will see you next week.
Tot ziens julle.
Don't
Like,
moenie vergeet om te
like.
subscribe
And comment and share.
and share. What is share in Afrikaans?
It's fine.
These white
Bye.
people, we were left with these ones.
Ciao, guys.
All right.